transformative education happens not just in classrooms, laboratories, and libraries.
Throughout the university's history, our gymnasiums and playing fields have been the sites of wins and losses, but also of lifelong friendships formed and lifetime lessons learned.
If I could send a message to the donors, I'd thank them for everything, because I do everything that I do on this court because of them. I'm able to use these facilities to the best of my ability, and I'm able to do well in sports and academics because of them.
Good evening, and welcome to our Incredible Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University for tonight's NCAA Women's Volleyball Contest. Tonight's match features the visiting Aurora University Spartans. Let's go, Elmhurst University Blue Jays! And now let's see tonight's starters first for the visiting Spartans. Number 2, Meredith Mills. Number 8, Lewis. Blues, number 14, Larry Moreno, number 15, Marie Whiteman, number 16, Melissa Holtz. The head coach of the Spartans is James Sullivan. And now, the starting lineup for your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Senior number 3, Gianna Cross. Senior number 9, Naya Moustakis. Freshman number 13, Paige Dunphy. Senior number 15, Keely Larson. Sophomore number 16, Freddie Temple. Senior number 22, Alexis Casey. And junior number 23, Blaine Johnson.
Good evening and welcome inside R.A. Fagnall Hall here on the beautiful campus of Elmhurst University. I'm Bill Downing, joined by Bill Wall from Suncom.tv. You can check us out on X, Instagram, and Facebook. And you can also pick us up on the Elmhurst University Athletics YouTube page. It's a battle of very young teams here today. It's the Aurora University Spartans here for the Invitational, their second match today, taking on the home team, your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Blue Jays coming in 4-8 overall against Aurora. Well, they have done historically very, very well. 21-9 against Aurora. Aurora, again, a very young team for head coach James Seidelman at the helm of the Spartans and Cameron Andrews' fourth season with the Blue Jays. And I mentioned Aurora today. They beat Olivet 3-0 in the second match. Lauren beat Olivet 3-0. And this is our final match of today. Tomorrow, Blue Jays kick things off at 10 a.m. as they take on Olivet. Olivet looking for their first win of this invitational. And then they'll play the final match against Lawrence at 5:30. Your starters, first the Spartans, Meredith Mills, Isabella Wolchek, Peyton Darguzis, Caitlin Roos, Riley Marino, Mary Reichman, and Alyssa Holst. And for the Blue Jays, they'll have the opening serve, Gianna Potasic, Naya Mistakis, Paige Belfield, Keely Larson, Freddie Temple, Alexis Casey, and Blair Johnson. So we are underway. Service error to start things off. Side out for the Spartans. Coming in to serve, Carolyn Lippy, the 5'6" sophomore outside hitter out of Port Washington, Wisconsin. Spartans up 1-0. One close to the net, a battle at the net, right in the attack zone, and miscommunication makes it 2-0 Spartans. You can see right there, discombobulation right there between the attack line and the net. That's usually where the confusion, especially when there's a battle at the net, you find yourself out of position. And that one's out, and the Spartans return the favor on the side out for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays serving 1-2. One serving 2. Alexis Casey, senior out of Woodridge, Illinois, went to my alma mater, Downers Grove South. And there's the second time that the Blue Jays, no communication. Now the Spartans up 3-1. Reichman, the 5'4" sophomore defensive specialist out of Yorkville, Illinois. Home of Raging Waves. You ever been there? Biggest water park you'll see besides the Dallas. And there's a big kill up in the middle. And that is Keely Larson, the 6' senior middle out of San Diego, California. Blair Johnson, 6' junior from Litchfield, Illinois, with the serve for the Blue Jays. 2 serving 3. Blue Jays move it back to the outside, partially deflected at the net, and the kill will go to Paige Belfield, freshman out of Woodbury, Minnesota. Smashed that through the double block attempt by the Spartans. And we're 3-3 here in our first set. Nice line drive serve. Brought back to the outside. That one right off the hands of Freddie Temple, and the Spartans will take the side out, up by 1, 4-3. Isabella Kowalczyk, the 5'11" freshman out of Lamont. With the serve, floats that one just past the attack line. And a miscue by the Blue Jays. But they're able to recover and get it back over. And that one out. Kill attempt by Roots, the junior from Dyer, Indiana. Paige Belfield back for the Blue Jays. 4-4. I mentioned a battle of very young teams. And that one's in for an ace. First ace by either team. And that one just knuckleballed right down in front of that end line. Beautiful serve by Belfield. And there's a second ace, back to back. Now the Blue Jays with their biggest lead of the evening, 6-4. Back-to-back aces by Belfield. Almost looking for a hat trick right there. Right now, the Spartans having difficulties getting that ball over the net. on the return. 7-4 now Elmhurst. Spartans come in 6-4 overall. Blue Jays, I mentioned, 4-8. Right up the middle, good block. That time by Clardy. And the Blue Jays are answering at the net. It's 8-4. Now the Blue Jays doubling up the Spartans. 8-4 here early on in set number 1. Spartans move it back toward the middle, and that's all you had to do was a little dink and dunk, and Belfield can't get to it for the Blue Jays. Good play there by Caitlin Roos. Very important sign out for Aurora, 5 serving 8. That would be an ace. Caitlin Roos. First one for the Spartans. Blue Jays with 2 off the hands of Belfield. Served by Roos, right down the middle. Back to the outside, and that has been automatic for the Blue Jays all season. Ashley Clardy, 6-foot sophomore out of San Diego, California. Loves San Diego, went to boot camp and A school out there. Beautiful part of the country. And that one served out. 3 points. You see, that one just got away. Now 7 serving 9 here early on in our first set. Risk with the serve. Good pickup that time by Casey. Blue Jays have to set up defensively on a miscue. Casey again saves that one. Battle at the nets, and the Blue Jays can't get it over. Just like that, it's a 1-point game, 8 serving 9. Knuckleball. Ball back to the outside. That one blocked up. Nicely by Riley Marino, a 6-foot senior out of Elmhurst. Ties it up 9-9. After that 3-point lead has dissipated, Spartan have clawed their way back to tie it up here in set number 1, 9-9. Looked like they wanted to get Evan back to Clardy on the far outside. Spartans move it back over, and another kill by Holst. Freshman out of Holland, Michigan. Home of the Tulip Festival. If you've ever been that way, it's a beautiful part of the country right along Lake Michigan. Spartans now leading by 1, 10-9. Spartans move it right to the attack line. Blue Jays ready. Let's see where they move it. Coming out of the back line, that time was Belfield. Belfield, good pick that time. Moves it over to Clardy. And that one just out. And now it's a 2-point lead for the Spartans, 11-9. Aurora hitting percentage 333, Blue Jays 222. That one long. Second service error committed by the Spartans here today. Garguzis will check in. 5'10" sophomore out of Joliet West High School for the Spartans. Freddie Temple. Nice line drive serve by Freddie. That one dumped over, and that one will hit the RA flag on the floor. Temple, 5'7" sophomore out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Setter. 12-10, Spartans with the serve and leading by 2. Away from the back, nice shot that time. Ashley Clardy goes for the far corner and got it. Clearly got it. She was beyond that attack line. And 4-foot frame definitely helps right there. 11 serving 12. Spartans move it back to the outside, right here on the near side, and that one is good. Alyssa Pulse, excuse me. Yeah, go through Holland all the time, going up to my daughter's house up in Ludington and Grand Rapids area. Now the Blue Jays, nice back set that time. Smart play, good communication. Blair Johnson, 6-foot junior out of Litchfield, Illinois, connects. Casey back to serve for Elmhurst. That one blocked up by Keely Larson. Back to the outside, big smash that time by Belfield. And a point to the Blue Jays. And just like that, well, if you're superstitious, tune away for a couple seconds. It's 13-13. Alexis Casey serving that one way long. 3 points. That is tough. That's the third one by the Blue Jays today. Now the Spartans up by 1. Reichman back to serve for AU. And that one also the service error. Blair Johnson serving for Elmhurst. And back and forth we go. That kill by Roos. 15-14 now. Spartans. Ball check. Only a freshman out of Lamont, Illinois. Blue Jays move it back to the outside. Good little dink and dunk there by Belfield. Now the Blue Jays set up defensively and a big kill again by Roos on the outside. Now the Spartans 2-point lead. Spartans swept Olivet 3-0. Our first two matches have been sweeps. Then Lawrence beat Olivet 3-0. Nice pickup that time by Reichman. Little dunk over. Casey, nice dive, keeps that one alive. Casey again. Good volley between these two teams, just beyond the attack line. And the hit by, I think that was Maroney. Look at these two juggernauts going at it. Back to the outside, here's Bruce. Oh, she has really come alive. That's her 5th kill. And timeout, Elmhurst. 17-14 here in set number 1 of this final match here of the Elmhurst University Invitational. We've got Lawrence, Olivet, Manchester, and Aurora playing here. This concludes the first day. Olivet, Aurora, Olivet, Lawrence, now Elmhurst, Aurora. Tomorrow, Elmhurst, Olivet at 10. Aurora will take on Manchester at 12:30. And Manchester will take on Lawrence at 3. And the Blue Jays and Elmhurst University Volleyball Family Weekend against Lawrence at 5:30. Now those are subject to change times. They won't start any earlier, but depending if these matches go longer, some of those start times may be pushed back a little bit. First time out, called by head coach Cameron Andrew in his 4th season, joined by Sarah Lychuk and Anastasia Labadesa. So Dominican star connection between those three. Lacey Kaiser, Allie Scales, McKenna Clinton. A mistake by the Blue Jays. A fight for it at the net, and that one's going to be out. I tell you, the Spartans had a wide open court and just missed that one. And the side out, a big side out for Elmhurst. Paige Belfield back to serve. 15 serving 17. That's going to be an ace. Another ace for Belfield. That's going to be her third, team's third. And she's been electric from the service line. Here's Bruce. That one dug out, but not able to stay in play by Alexis Casey. Bruce has been automatic. That is her 6th kill. 5'9" junior out of Dyer, Indiana, just over the border. Got some good friends that live over in Dyer. Beautiful, beautiful city. Bruce with the serve. Casey moves it back to the outside, and another kill by Clardy. Clardy with her 3rd kill. Pulls the Blue Jays within 17, serving 18. Julie Larson with the serve for Elmhurst as we approach the later stages of set number 1. That one just missed the tape and just missed the sideline. I mean, that was close. Take a look at that one. And missed by about 2 volleyballs. It looked a lot closer up here. Katie Brisk serving for the Spartans. Good pick up that time. The Blue Jays are playing well defensively. Moves it back to the outside. Clardy. That one blocked by Marino. And a duo block of Marino and Mills. 2017 Spartans. And that one long, make it 21-17. And Andrew will take his 2nd time out. Blue Jays out of timeout. Spartans have yet to use one. That's 21-17. Aurora hitting percentage of 391, 190 for Elmhurst. Service errors very minimal, 4 for Blue Jays, 3 for the Spartans. 3 aces for Elmhurst. Paige Belfield owns all 3. Clardy leading the way in kills for the Blue Jays, and Bruce leading the way for the Spartans with 6. Clardy with 3. Been a very competitive first set in our final match, day 1 of the Elmhurst University Volleyball Family Weekend. A lot of things to do in and around the area. Weather may not be cooperating. They're saying a chance of rain from now until, I think, next Friday. Doom and gloom as fall starts to set in and leaves start changing and things cool off. And Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, dare I say Christmas. (21-17) Spartans with the lead. Brisk with the serve for Aurora. I tell you, Ashley Clardy has been automatic. Her 4th kill. You can see them set up Carter right in stride and bam, right in the middle. Really nothing that Aurora can do. Maybe move up the backline player a couple feet, but that's hard to stop. 18-21, the southpaw that time. Nice serve there by Temple. Another block up there that time. That was Clardy. And that's going to fall in for the Spartans. Side out, 22-18. Pulse that time, the 6'1" freshman, able to connect, give the side out to the Spartans. Here's Mills for Aurora, and that's going to fall in there for an ace. 23-18. one long. Fourth service error gives the side out right back to Elmhurst. Important. Yana Potasic, 5'5" senior out of Naperville, Meekwa Valley High School. 19 serving 23. Well, that one would have been long. Spartans kept that one alive, and for the Blue Jays, that was a good thing. 20 serving 23. Carson tipped up at the net. Blue Jays looking to close within 2. Spartans not ready to give that point up. Blue Jays right back at the net. And that one would have been a long fight for it at the net. Blue Jays will get it. Moustakis that time. Drops the dime. 21 serving 23. Here come the Blue Jays. Tail end of set number 1. Nice back set, partially tipped up at the net. Moustakis ready. Bring it back over to Belfort. Partially tipped at the net by the Spartans. Brought back to the near outside, and that will do that. Isabella Kowalczyk. Now it's set point. Belfield, she'll get it back, dunks it over. Spartans with a chance to close out set number 1. Not this time, Blue Jays look to get the ball back on the side out. They'll just dump it over at the attack line. Smart play. Or Johnson, smart play by the junior out of Litchfield. 22-24. Alexis Casey with the serve for the Blue Jays. Set point for the Spartans. Loose, big swing. Fight for it at the net, and that's going to go against the Blue Jays. And the Spartans will take set number 1, 25-22. Well, we'll take ourselves a quick break as the Spartans take set number 1, 25-22. Set number 2 coming up next here on suncom.tv.
PUMA STEM stands for the Promotion of Underrepresented Minorities in Academic STEM. It's an alliance of 7 liberal arts colleges in the Chicago area and the College of DuPage. It really helps build the foundation of skills needed. As a scientist, we work on networking, we work on presentation, we work on interacting with the community. We provide skills with how to do basic research, what kind of basic research is available. And in the process of helping these students get STEM degrees, we're not just helping them achieve their educational goals, we're also helping advance the scientific fields that they study.
I worked on testing lithium-ion batteries with the focus on electric vehicles. Being a physics major, someone like me didn't really know what you can do with that major. I didn't know that you can go out and work on something like batteries and do research there and be able to see how they work and how you can improve them.
I'm working on research for C. diff within a long-term care facility. I didn't know how math was applicable in the real world. We see it in a healthcare setting, and math is extremely important in order to help save lives.
My research specifically was studying the ecology of the common sniper turtles. I thought it was it'd be a good opportunity to kind of get out there and do some research, which is kind of what I wanted to do. And I also thought it'd just be cool.
It's not overwhelming. You have other people to guide you and help you along the way, as well as you can get a glimpse of what school later on or work that you may want to do later on.
This research paved the way for me to consider grad school.
Through PUMA STEM, I'm able to travel and show other people my research. Maybe they can then take my research and expand on it as well.
The coolest thing about PUMA STEM to me is seeing that it's not just old white guys doing research. It's like, women, like people of color. It's like cool to see like, oh, like we're here too.
Back inside RA Fagin Hall, I'm Bill Downing, joined by Bill Law to my right, suncom.tv. You can find us on X, Instagram, and Facebook, and also on the Elmhurst University Athletics YouTube page. Set number 1 goes to the Spartans, 25-22. Hitting percentage for Aurora, 303, 250 for the Blue Jays. Both teams with 4 service errors apiece, 3 aces on the Blue Jays. All off the hands of number 13, Paige Belfield. Quite the service in game number 1. Now the Blue Jays going right to left, and they'll get the first points. Claire Johnson on the kill. Claire Johnson, that is her second kill. Hitting percentage of .667. She also has a dig to go with that. 1-0 Blue Jays. Casey. Blue Jays will set up defensively. Spartans move it back to the outside. And a double hit that time. Johnson had it, but that second one just a little too much of the out of bounds. It's 1-1. Set number 1 went to the Spartans 25-22. They have yet to lose a set here today. They are 4-0. Blue Jays looking to end that streak. Blue Jays first competition of the day. They'll have 2 tomorrow. I tell you, Belfield has been nothing but amazing here tonight. That's her third. And she'll get the serve. Line drive. And that one just missed. Just missed the end line. Good call by the line judge in the far corner. 2-2. Reichman serving for AU. Reichman got a hand on it and not able to keep it in play. Deep serve that time by Belfield. Brought back over to Roos. Boy, Roos has been on fire. So is Ashley Clardy. That's her 5th kill. Blue Jays up, doubling up the Spartans here early, 4-2. Belfield looking for another ace, and she got it. That's her 4th. She is a magician tonight from that service line. 4th ace. Blue Jays, good attempt that time. Couldn't get the ball going forward. Still went to Arguzis. Walchuk back to serve for Aurora. 3 serving 5. Something going forward, and again, miscommunication at the attack line. cost the Blue Jays. Now the Spartans within one, 4 serving 5. Okay, a reserve being called by the up judge. Keely Larson that time, I don't think she got the appropriate jump that she wanted. Definitely a different angle. That time 5-5, and our first timeout called here in set number 2 by Cameron Andrew of the Blue Jays. Well, the Blue Jays will be at it tomorrow. This is their only action today. They'll be taking on Olivet at 10 a.m. tomorrow, 5:30. They'll be off for a while, then they'll take on Lawrence at 5:30. Olivet, Lawrence, Aurora, Elmhurst. Fun in the sun here in the fall. Blue Jays, I mentioned 4-8 overall. Spartans 6-4. It's the NAC taking on the CCIW here in this non-conference family weekend invitational here at RA Fagenal Hall here on Elmhurst University's campus. They say it's 82 degrees outside. It feels a little bit cooler than that as rain starting to move into the area. Not like we couldn't use it, I'll tell you that. All right, for the Spartans, we're back at Kowalczyk with the serve. Ashley Clardy. You're tuning in, focus. She is a beast tonight. That one, she hits right into the net, but you can see that she's definitely the go-to for the Blue Jays on the outside. Isabella Kowalczyk, 5'11" freshman. Serves that one long. Just like that, it's 6-6. Fifth service error. Ties the Blue Jays in that category, 5 apiece. Larson sends that one just long. Good idea. I mean, you got to throw them deep. There's nobody playing toward that back line. You got to give it a shot, especially early. 7-6 Spartans. Blues with the serve. Again, I don't think she got all that. And that one long. No tip. Point to the Blue Jays. Kill attempt there by Darguzis. Temple with the serve. Southpaw for the Blue Jays. Casey with a big dig that time, and I'm going to think they're going to call a net violation. They're going to. It's going to be point Blue Jays. 8-7 now, Blue Jays here in set number 2. Looking to even up this match. Temple just long. 7th service error committed by the Blue Jays here today. Hitting percentage is pretty much equal, 282, 265 in favor of the Spartans. A couple blocks for Aurora, none yet for the Blue Jays. 15-12 digs in favor of Elmhurst. Oh, nice run and kill that time by Johnson. See the football team here supporting the volleyball team. So they're getting ready to head down to Bloomington, Illinois to take on Illinois Wesleyan tomorrow in football. Blue Jays winning their first game of the season, 34-30 against Rockford. Looking to go 2-0. Nice low serve that time, and another ace by the Blue Jays. This one, Potasic. Fifth ace by the Blue Jays today. First one that didn't have Paige Belfield's name written all over it. How about that? Back-to-back aces now for Potasic. 11-8. Elmhurst. Jamie McInnes, Samantha Juarez, and Lulu Torres assisting James Sutherland for the Spartans. Back to the outside, that one put right into the net by Holst. And it's 12-8, 4-point lead. See if James Sutherland calls a timeout. Usually he lets his players kind of work out the issues. Let's see what he does here. Potasic with the serve. Low line drive. Moves back to the outside. Casey with a big dig. Keeps that one alive. Back up in the middle. Nothing Johnson can do. That one blocked up, and the Spartans will connect. Right in the middle that time, Riley Marino. Senior out of Elburn. St. Charles North High School. 9 serving 12. Side out Blue Jays, make it 13-9. I mentioned 2 young teams, both coaches will tell you they're young. This is where they fine-tune their skills. 2 good coaches going toe-to-toe. Belfield that time didn't get all of it. Blue Jays set up defensively. Right through the block that time. Kowalczyk connects for Aurora. Well, the newest member of the CCIW joining the 27-28 season, Concordia University, Wisconsin, moving over from the NAC to CCIW. Big swing that time, big dig by Lippy. And the Spartans all within 2 now, 11 serving 13. And that news just breaking a day or so ago. So they will leave the NAC. They've been part of the NAC for a long time. And the Spartans now within 1. Blue Jays only 1 timeout left here in the second set, both for the Spartans. That one just missed the corner. 6 service error for Aurora. Blair Johnson puts that one into the net. 8th time today the Blue Jays committed the service error. 13 serving 14. Reichman back to serve for Aurora. Just like that, tic-tac-toe, Paige Belfield gives the Blue Jays a point and a much-needed side out. Up by 2, 15-13. That serve goes deep, and another ace for Belfield. That's number 5 for Paige. 3-point lead now for Elmhurst, 16-13. That one looked like it may have been going wrong. Should have kept alive. Clardy, how about Temple? Nope, they're going to say out. They were saying they were looking for a tip on that one, didn't get it. change direction a little bit from up here. 14 serving 16. Kowalczyk goes to the back corner. Here's Ruse, sends that one long. 17-14 Elmhurst here in set number 2. Laura's going to send this one long. And she'll send that one long. Back and forth we go, 15 serving 17. Kaylin Ruse back to serve. She'll put that one in the net. 7th service error for the Spartans, 8 for the Blue Jays. 18-15 now Elmhurst. We approach the latter stages. Set number 2. Temple, the southpaw. That one at the net, that's trouble. Spartans got to send it over, and that one's wrong. 3-point lead now, 18-15. Temple with the serve. Boy, right at the net again, and the Blue Jays will win that one. And I think Aurora will take their first time out. They do. 20-15 is your score. Five-point lead for the Blue Jays. Take a look at some of the stats. Hitting percentage 196, 256, advantage Blue Jays. No blocks yet for Elmhurst, 2 for the Spartans. Service errors 8-7 in favor of Elmhurst. Service aces heavy. I mean heavy with Elmhurst, 7-3. Paige Belfield has 5 of those, top of the other 2. 3 aces for the Spartans. Roots with 1, Lippy with 1, and Mills with the other. Set number 1 went to the Spartans, 25-22. James Settleman using his first time out here in this match. James Settleman played on a national championship volleyball team out of Springfield College, Springfield University. Here's Temple with the serve. Back up front, Spartans right now are having trouble getting that ball over the net. That one off the hands of Knazer. Sophie, 6-foot sophomore out of Sugar Grove, Illinois, 21-15. Back to the outside, fight for it at the net. That one kept alive by Moustakis. And then the kill by Clardy. Number 7 for Ashley. 22-15. Served by Temple. This one's going to be close to net, just dumped over. Clardy was ready for it. Spartans move it back over. That one hits the tape. Nothing you can do about that one. That one rolled about 5 feet on the tape. You'll see it here on the replay. Just rolls and rolls, falls in right in front of Clardy. Serving 22. A big side out for the Spartans. Brisk right off the top of the gym floor. Clardy. Nice back set that time. Got the line by Temple. And a kill right up the middle that time by Niam Stockton, 5'11" senior out of South Holland, Illinois. Went to Marion Catholic, 23-16. There's a miscue. Blue Jays try to take advantage of that. Now the Spartans are going to get another point. Here's Belfield. Big swing. Spartans move it back over. That was Kowalczyk. Dumped over by Temple. Blue Jays set up defensively. Back up in the middle. Count it. Riley Marino starting to come alive. That's her 4th kill. 17, serving 23. Big fight at the net. Bigs between these two teams. That one blocked up. It dumped over again. Marino. Back-to-back kills, and now she's got 5. Speaking of 5, now the Spartans within 5. 18-7-23. Mills with the serve for AU. Big swing that time by Johnson. And now the Spartans starting to come alive. 19 serving 23. And the Blue Jays. Cameron Andrew will take a timeout. 19 serving 23. 65 seconds left out of this timeout. Each team, well, let's see, the Blue Jays are out of timeouts. Spartans with 1 left. 25-22, set number 1 win to the Spartans. 23-19 now. Elmhurst with the lead here in the second. Even up this match. For the Spartans, they have yet to lose a set here today. They are 4-0 so far. Blue Jays trying to break that streak. Get into the win column. And they play again tomorrow, as I mentioned, at 10 against Olivet. 5:30 against Lawrence to end out the AU Volleyball Family Weekend. For the Blue Jays. After this, we'll be back at it Wednesday down at Illinois Wesleyan. It's a powerhouse. Then they'll head over to Lakeland on the 27th for the Lakeland University Triangular. Ripon, Lakeland, and the Blue Jays. That one drops in nicely. Belfield with the kill. On a CCIW action after that. Home against Milliken and Monmouth. October 4th, homecoming, the 1985 National Championship team reunion against the Scots at Monmouth. Blocked up by Belfield, but out of play. And the scoreboard is gone. We do know that it's 20 serving 24. Back to serve is going to be Lippy. Don't really need to stay there. It's back up now. Lippy with the serve for AU. Set point for the Blue Jays. And Ruse that time with the kill. Number 7 for Caitlin. 21 serving 24. Hitting percentage is starting to even out now. 255, 217. jumped over. That was close. Looked like they may have hit the floor. Johnson, head coach Cam Andrew wanted that one. Let's see if they can get it this time. And that one's in. 22 serving 24. Now they want to talk to the up judge about that last one. Temple does, thinking that that one hit the floor. And on the replay, it kind of does. Looks like, I mean, there was a fingertip, a very small one to get underneath that ball. Back to action. Set point still for Elmhurst. Oh, they're going to call the line judges in and talk about this. I seriously, at this point, I don't think that they overturn anything. This is a tough one. Because if they do overturn this, Blue Jays just took set number 2. If not, we're at 22-24 with the Spartans with the serve. Let's see what the call is going to be. It's going to stay with the Spartans. Lippy, Fort Washington, Wisconsin, back to serve, set point Blue Jays. Oh, that one was long. Casey gets it back, here's Belfield. Spartans, and the Blue Jays will take set number 2, just like the Spartans took set number 1, 25-22. Well, it's one set apiece. We'll take a quick break here. Set number 3. Coming up next here on Suncom.tv, it's tied at 1 apiece.
PUMA STEM stands for the Promotion of Underrepresented Minorities in Academic STEM. It's an alliance of 7 liberal arts colleges in the Chicago area and the College of DuPage. It really helps build the foundation of skills needed as a scientist. We work on networking, we work on presentation, we work on interacting with the community. We provide skills with how to do basic research, what kind of basic research is available. And in the process of helping these students get STEM degrees, we're not just helping them achieve their educational goals, we're also helping advance the scientific fields that they study.
I worked on testing lithium-ion batteries with the focus on electric vehicles. Being a physics major, someone like me didn't really know what you can do with that major. I didn't know that you can go out and work on something like batteries and do research there and be able to see how they work and how you can improve them.
I'm working on research for C. diff within a long-term care facility. I didn't know how math was applicable in the real world. We see it in a healthcare setting, and math is extremely important in order to help save lives.
My research specifically was studying the ecology of the common snapper turtles. I thought it was it'd be a good opportunity to kind of get out there and do some research, which is kind of what I wanted to do. And I also thought it'd just be cool.
It's not overwhelming. You have other people to guide you and help you along the way, as well as you can get a glimpse of what school later on or work that you may want to do later on.
This research paved the way for me to consider grad school.
Through PUMA STEM, I'm able to travel and show other people my research. Maybe they can then take my research and expand on it as well.
The coolest thing about PUMA STEM to me is seeing that it's not just old white guys doing research. It's women, people of color. It's cool to see we're here too.
Welcome back. Set number 3. First time today the Spartans have lost a set. Blue Jays even up this match 1 set apiece. Identical scores, 25-22. Spartans in set number 1, 25-22. Blue Jays in set number 2. Ashley Clardy leading the way in kills with 7. 16 total attacks. Couple digs. Caitlin Ruse leading the way with Alyssa Holst with 7 apiece. Ruse with 7 digs, 1 for Holst. And we're back at it, and the Spartans start set number 3 off with a point. 1-0 Spartans. Lippy back to serve, Carolyn Lippy. Up to Belfield, that one blocked up and out of play by Marino. 1-1, early on set number 3. Bruce way from the back, just missed that far corner. Good idea. She started out of play and, just missed that far corner. Nice serve that time by Alexis Casey. Another kill by Blair Johnson. It's her 6th. Gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead. Casey, 5'3" senior out of Woodridge, went to Downers Grove North, and she'll get the ace. My alma mater. Well, they are an absolute tear in the high school football so far, undefeated. My cousin's son's team, Riverside Brookfield, also undefeated going into tonight, looking to go 4-0. Good block attempt that time by Larson, but ends up going out of play. 2 serving 4, Katie Brisk, freshman from, oh boy, Economowak. I don't know if I try to put that one together. Economowak, Wisconsin. Went to Kettle Moraine High School. That one hit the antenna. Always taught to break down the words with syllables. And that one is a long name, but if it's in Wisconsin, it's got to be beautiful. Absolutely love it up there. Yeah, the Blue Jays now, they're starting to struggle to get the ball over the net. And it's 4-4. Back to the outside. That one blocked up by Kowalczyk for the Spartans. On the kill attempt by Belfield. Now the Spartans roar back with a 1-point lead, 5-4 here in set 3, and they'll have the service. Nice back set that time. It didn't matter. Blair Johnson headed right into the net, right into the block, of Roos. And Knazer. Now the Spartans starting to click on all cylinders, up by 2-6-4. Service by Brisk, and a much-needed side out by the Blue Jays. Good rotation by Elmhurst, and good communication. You can kind of hear it from up here. Whatever they're calling out, for the back set, far set, whatever it is, they're communicating well. Kill that time by Knazer, the sophomore out of Sugar Grove, Illinois. Went to Canelan High School. 7-5 Aurora, and they'll have the serve. Kowalczyk puts that one into the net. 8th service error by the Spartans. Belfield looking to get another ace. She has been on fire from the service line. Casey keeps that one alive. Fight for it. Spartans have it. Nice back set to Roos. That one hits the tape, rolls over. Quick set up this time, and the deflection. Give the kill to Keely Larson. Belfield with the serve, tied 7 apiece here in set number 3. I tell you, these two teams, tight battle so far. Each set one at 25-22. All right, Rue's on fire again. That's her 8th. Takes the team lead. Rue's with the serve. Moves it over to Clardy. Clardy gets another kill. That's her 8th. Good movement by the Blue Jays. Good set. Caught her right in stride. Clardy, sophomore out of San Diego, California, went to Santa Fe Christian. Service error by the Blue Jays. If you ever hear me say free points, that means service error, and that is something you try to avoid in these very tight sets that are being played out today. Here's Clardy again. That one partially blocked up in the net. Spartans look to connect, and they do. Now up by 2, 10-8. Each team with both their timeouts left here in set 3. Clardy again. Hits it right into the double block. Marino and Mills. And that one out on the kill attempt by Holst. 9-10 side out Blue Jays. Temple with the serve. Freddie Temple out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Another nice serve. Bishop Gorman. When you say Las Vegas, Bishop Gorman is the hot spot for athletic talent out of the Vegas area. 11-9 Spartans. Mills with the serve. Also out of Sugar Grove, Illinois. Clardy, she'll get another kill. Number 9 for Ashley, side out Elmhurst. Winning percentages, 224 for Elmhurst, 260 for Aurora. 10 serving 11. And that's going to be an ace for Potasek. 9th ace for the Blue Jays here so far. 11-11. And that's going to be another ace. That's her 4th. Belfield with 5. Casey with 1 for a team total of 10. And another ace. I suspect we might see a timeout here shortly by James Seidelman. (13-11) Blue Jays. Potasek looking for another ace, and she got it. Here comes the timeout. James Settleman not happy. You can see it in his face. 3 aces back to back to back by Potasic. 11th service ace for the Blue Jays to 3 for Aurora. They have just been tearing it up at the service line. James Settleman, you can tell he wasn't happy. Came off that bench, just told his players, have a seat. I'm talking. We need to communicate better. We give up 12 aces already. That's tough to come back from. Giving up 12 aces and having 8 service errors at the same time. And the Blue Jays up 14-11 here in set 3. Looking to take a 2-set-to-1 lead in this best of 5. All you need to do is win 3. On a Friday night, here on the 19th of September. Gianna Potasic looking for 4 straight aces. Bruce gets it, fight for it at the net. And the Blue Jays with a chance to extend their lead. Good block up at the net. That one kept alive, but unfortunately set that one up for Kowalczyk of the Spartans. Everybody playing right around the attack line or closer. 12 serving 14. Carolyn Lippy for Aurora. And that one long by Johnson. And just like that, it's a 1-point lead, 13 serving 14. Back over to Belfield. She'll dump it over. Spartans, they're ready for it. And then they'll send that one long to benefit the Blue Jays. 15-13 now. Roos will get another kill for Aurora. That's number 9 for Caitlin Roos. Katie Brisk back to serve for Aurora. Brisk, nice dig. Keep this one alive. And a smart play up front by Keely Larson. Another one out of San Diego, California, Bonita Vista High School. 16-14 Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays extend it 17-14 now on a miscue at the net by Aurora. And the final timeout taken by Aurora, James Seidelman. Aurora now out of timeouts. Blue Jays with both theirs here in set number 2. It's been an entertaining day, couple sweeps. Aurora defeated Olivet 3-0. Lawrence bested Olivet 3-0. Here, something they haven't seen all day. This one's going to go past 3 sets, which is something we have not seen all day, but the Blue Jays looking to take set number 3 and take a commanding 2-1 lead, and they're up by 3, 17-14, with about 26 seconds left here on the final timeout, taken by head coach James Seidelman, who took these same Spartans a couple years back to the Elite Eight. And they went down to University of Chicago and made believers out of a lot of people. And they took down some pretty big names on the way to the Elite Eight. Cameron Andrew used to work with him at Dominican University, came over here. You talk about a guy that gets it, supports his players, his coaches, his family. What a great guy, Cameron Andrew. That one hits the tape and rolls over. And the Spartans will get the side out on the kill by Kowalczyk. She'll get the serve. DJ's looking for the side out, and they will get it on the dunk over by Belfield. 7th kill for Page today. Clardy leading away with 9. Roos leading away with 9 for the Spartans. Here's Belfield. Puts that one into the net. 10th service error for Elmhurst. Well, that just hurts the momentum right there. Let's see if they can recapture it on a quick side out. Roos back to serve for Aurora. Set cross court. Clardy in stride for number 10. Wow. Absolute laser beam on the perfect set. Boy, it's beautiful when you get that dig, that set, and that kill. That one from Temple. Hulse that time gives the Spartans the side out on her kill. That's number 8. Make it number 9. Ties Roos with the team lead. 17 serving 19. Darguzis with the serve. And that time a return error on the Blue Jays. It's the Spartans within 1 now. 18 serving 19. Well, that's fight for it at the net, and the Spartans have tied it up 19 apiece. Ball going the wrong way, and this will be an ace. We might see a timeout here from Cameron Andrew. He's got 2. This one just dunked over by Darguzis. And the Spartans block it up, and now they are up by 2. Timeout, Blue Jays. Spartans looking to recapture that momentum that they lost in set 2. And whatever James Seidelman said in that timeout has worked for Aurora. Now let's see what kind of magic the coaching staff. Sarah Lychuk, you can see she's talking to the players. Cameron Andrew will step in here shortly. About 40 seconds left on the first of 2 timeouts that the Blue Jays can take. Spartans out of timeouts. The as we approach the 7 o'clock hour here on the 19th of September. Thank you for joining us here on suncom.tv. Check us out on X, Instagram, and Facebook, and the Elmhurst University Athletics YouTube page. He's Bill Law with suncom.tv. I'm Bill Downing. It's the Bill and Bill show here tonight. 21-19, Aurora here in set 3. Looking to take a 2-1 lead. 4 more points away from doing that. Easier said than done. Served that time by Darguzis. Clardy, and that one blocked back in by Marino and the Spartans. Now clicking on all cylinders, 22-19, 3-point lead. There's Clardy looking to get the side out, and she does. Her 11th kill. That's a big side out for Elmhurst. 20 serving 22. Temple with the serve. Oh, it sends that long. Yikes. 23-20. Spartans. 11th service error committed by Elmhurst today, and that's a big one. And Elmhurst will take their final of 2 timeouts. Looking at tomorrow's action, Elmhurst will take on Olivet at 10, then Aurora will step in at 12:30 to take on Manchester. And Manchester will stick around and at 3 and take on Lawrence before the day ends at 5:30 with the Blue Jays taking on Lawrence University. All part of the Elmhurst University's volleyball family weekend. The Invitational. Got a triangular coming up at Lakeland after a trip to Illinois Wesleyan. Then on October, when we flip the calendar over, Milliken and Monmouth will be here. 1st and the 4th before hitting the road to Augustana and Carroll. And then we're home heavy. St. Mary's College, right outside of Notre Dame there in South Bend. They'll be in town on senior night. CUW, Carthage, Wheaton before heading over to North Central on November 5th before the start of the CCIW tournament. And now it's set point for the Spartans. Meredith Mills with the serve. Clardy. Temple has to send it down range. Blue Jays got to stop the Spartans. And they're not going to be able to do so. 25-20. Aurora takes set number 3, and they are 1 set away from going.
STEM stands for the Promotion of Underrepresented Minorities in Academic STEM. It's an alliance of 7 liberal arts colleges in the Chicago area and the College of DuPage. It really helps build the foundation of skills needed. As a scientist, we work on networking, we work on presentation, we work on interacting with the community. We provide skills with how to do basic research, what kind of basic research is available. And in the process of helping these students get STEM degrees, we're not just helping them achieve their educational goals, we're also helping advance the scientific fields that they study.
I worked on testing lithium-ion batteries with the focus on electric vehicles. Being a physics major, someone like me didn't really know what you can do with that major. I didn't know that you can go out and work on something like batteries and do research there and be able to see how they work and how you can improve them.
I'm working on research for C. diff within a long-term care facility. I didn't know how math was applicable in the real world. We see it in a healthcare setting, and math is extremely important in order to help save lives.
My research specifically was studying the ecology of the common snapper turtles. I thought it was it'd be a good opportunity to kind of get out there and do some research, which is kind of what I wanted to do. And I also thought it'd just be cool.
It's not overwhelming. You have other people to guide you and help you along the way, as well as you can get a glimpse of what school later on or work that you may want to do later on.
This research paved the way for me to consider grad school.
Through Puma STEM, I'm able to travel and show other people my research. Maybe they can then take my research and expand on it as well.
The coolest thing about Puma STEM to me is seeing that it's not just old white guys doing research. It's women, people of color. It's cool to see we're here too.
Welcome back. Set number 4 is upon us. Set number 1, 25-22 to the Spartans. Blue Jays bounce back and take set number 2, 25-22 also. And the Spartans roared back in set number 3, 25-20. And they'll take a 2-1 lead as we enter set number 4. Teams will switch sides. Now the Blue Jays going right to left. Here in our final match of day 1 of the Invitational. Mills will serve for the Spartans. She'll get an ace right off the bat. Meredith Mills, a junior from Sugar Grove, makes it 1-0 Spartans. Marina with a big swing, makes it 2-0 Aurora. Bruce keeps that one alive for the Spartans. Moves it back to the outside. That one in on the back line by Holst. 3-0 Aurora. Another ace. Timeout. Elmhurst already 4-0 Spartans. The Blue Jays forced to take one of their 2 timeouts here very, very early in set number 4. It's a little swampy up here tonight. It feels like I'm down in the bayou. I was stationed in South Carolina in the Navy, and I'm telling you, talk about a sweat box. It's warm up here tonight. And the gym is only about, I'd say, just under probably about 40% full. When they got the other side full, you can only imagine how warm it gets in here. But a beautiful facility here on the campus of Elmhurst University. Homecoming is coming up here very, very shortly. First weekend in October. They'll welcome in Carthage for football. For volleyball, they will have Monmouth College, where the 1985 National Championship team will be reunited here in R.A. Fagenal Hall. That match at 6 o'clock on Saturday, so that's after the football game, which kicks off at 1. A lot of activities happening on the campus of Elmhurst on that day. ElmhurstBlueJays.com, check it out. That one in also by Kowalczyk. You can see she went cross court, found the corner wide open, nobody home. And it's 5-0 Spartans. Make it 6-0 now. Boy, tough start. We saw something similar to this against IIT when they went to that 5th set. And IIT served 15 straight points. They need a side out bad, does Elmhurst. Here's Ruse. Temple with a good dig, Casey. This one hits the ceiling, still in play. And they will get it over, but falls just out of bounds. Side out Blue Jays. And the Bronx cheer here inside the R.A. Fagenal Hall. Casey with the serve, right along the sideline. The Blue Jays almost colliding in each other. Marino has been a beast at the net for the Spartans. She'll get it right back. She'll dump it over. Nobody home here on the near side. 7-1. Marino, a 6-foot senior, as I mentioned, out of Elburn, Illinois. Nice back set that time. Trying to find Johnson. Well, that net presence, tough for the Spartans. And somehow the Blue Jays keep that one alive. Fight for it at the net. And let's see, it's going to be a net violation point. Elmhurst. 2 serving 7. Boy, way to use your shoulder that time by Mills. Just could not keep that one in play. Blue Jays serving 3, serving 7. Chance for the Blue Jays to cut this lead. Sent down range by Potasic. That one finds the corner by Ruse. That's her 10th kill. Marino and Holst with 11 leads the Spartans. Clardy leads the Blue Jays with 11. (8-3). Spartans look to extend that lead, but can't do it that time. Knazer puts that one into the net, side out Elmhurst. Antriana Larco, sophomore out of Cyprus. Larnaca, Cyprus. American Academy, Larnaca. That one, that one looked close. Let's look at the replay right here. Oh, man. 9-4 Spartans. Temple puts that one to rest. Gives the Blue Jays a much-needed side out. For Temple, that's her first kill, believe it or not. 28 assists and 3 digs to go along with it. Now the Spartans having a hard time getting it over the net. 6 serving 9. Blue Jays down by 3, and they have the service. There's Roos, gets a big swing, but that was tipped up at the net by Temple. Here's Clardy. She's got 12. Boy, when they catch Ashley Clardy in stride, that is a thing of beauty. That one just misses the back line. Like a well-oiled machine right there when you get that dig, that set, and that kill, and you catch everybody in stride. That's what you train to do. And when it happens in live gameplay, it's something special. Here's Clardy again. Big swing. Blocked up. She'll get a second chance. That one partially tipped. Blue Jays will get it. Number 13 for Clardy. 8 serving 10. Temple with a good dig. Blair Johnson didn't get all that. One partially tipped up in the net. Blue Jays with a chance to pull it within 1. Backs at that time, and I really don't think that Kowalczyk was ready for that. There's Johnson. Just dunks it over the net. Back to the outside. What a big dig that time by Casey. And the Blue Jays now within 1, 9 serving 10. Freddie Temple, defensive specialist, libero, back to serve for the Blue Jays. The southpaw. Nice serve, that's an ace. And it's 10-10. Blue Jays looking to send this to a 5th and deciding set. Aurora trying to close out the Blue Jays 3 sets to 1. 10-10 here in set number 4. Temple with the serve for Elmhurst. Boy, too many Spartans in one spot for sure. Cameron Andrew supporting the team, gotta love it. Solo block that time up front by Knazer. CCIW will have 10 teams starting in 27-28 with the addition of CUW, and that's going to be an ace. Aurora now up by 2, 12-10. Augustana, Carroll, Carthage, Elmhurst, Illinois Wesleyan, Milliken, North Central, North Park Wheaton, and then CUW moving over from the NAC. There's the serve by Arguzis. Spartans looking to go up by 3, and they do. Cameron Andrew with only 1 timeout left. He has to be careful with this one. Temple, nice back set that time. Almost a blind back set to Johnson. Back out to Clardy. He's got 14 kills. Tosick back to serve for Elmhurst. Down by 2, fight for it at the net, and they'll get a big point right there. 12 serving 13. That could have been a double hit right there. And they keep it between the antennas somehow. And the Blue Jays, big swing. That time by Larko. Larku, what a job. And it's 13-13. Second time we've seen this. We saw that up back in set number 1. Nice knuckleball. Oh, missed opportunity that time by the Blue Jays. Kill by Holst. She's got 12. Back out there, Johnson. Then went off Marino's head, and she kind of a little dazed and confused on the after taking that one off the melon. Hopefully she's okay. She kind of stepped up and took a couple, and now the athletic trainer is going to come out and check. That's a smart move, because what we saw up here was she got up and kind of stumbled a little bit. You know, in the days of CTE and concussions, you got to be very, very careful. Watch your P's and Q's. And she took that one like right between the lookers, and that one hurts. You know, she's okay, and that's good to see. That rolls over the tape, and nothing you can do about that. Well-timed ace by the Blue Jays. Now they find themselves up 15-14. Back set that time, and long. The kill attempt by Kowalczyk. Now the Blue Jays up 16-14. Spartans with both their timeouts left. 13th service error by the Blue Jays. Side-out point to the Spartans. Carolyn Lippy. Back set to Johnson, blocked up. Quick set, Marino. Johnson. Spartans keep it alive. Back over to Ruse. Solo block that time by Kaylee Larson. Keeps the Blue Jays up by 2. 17-15. Big kill attempt that time by Larku. Temple. And point Blue Jays. 18-15. Marino didn't get all that. Blue Jays with a chance to go up by 4. Not this time with the solo block. That was Kowalczyk. Brisk with the serve for AU. 16 serving 18. 17 serving 18. Spartans within 1. And it's all tied up. And I think the final timeout, let's see if Cameron Andrew takes it. He only has 1. And he's going to let him play it out. Spartans clawed their way back here in set 4, 18-18. Big point right here. Kaylee Larson, ice in her veins, right in the middle. Found nobody home in that far corner. Great court awareness, good vision by the senior from San Diego. Blue Jays now up by 2, 20-18. This one will be right at the net. Blue Jays with a chance to go up 3. Hardy didn't get all that. There's Ruse. Nice dig by Temple and the Blue Jays. Timeout Spartans. Their first of 2 as the Blue Jays close in on set number 4, looking to send this to a 5th and deciding set. Well, it's been one heck of a battle here tonight. What started at 5:30 has almost reached the 2-hour mark. Very high scoring sets, 25-22, 25-22, 25-20, and here at 21-18. Whew. It is a steamy one up here tonight inside the RA Fagnall Hall on the 19th of September. Hopefully you're having yourself a start of a great weekend. As we start to approach the first day of fall. I believe that's Monday. And then we turn the clocks back in November, I believe. First weekend in November. Yikes, already. And it's going to be dark, by about 3:30. That's always fun. You wake up in the dark and you go home in the dark. As they call it, the dark days of winter are coming. But if you like the winter, more power to you. I don't mind it. A little ice fishing, little whatever you can do comfortably in the snow. And some holidays, get the family together, the important stuff. 21-18. Blue Jays with the serve. Spartans down to 1 timeout left. And here's Ruse. That one kept alive by Casey and the Blue Jays. 22-18. Each team with 1 timeout left. Drops this one back, and I tell you, the Blue Jays. Here's Clardy. Didn't get all of it. Blue Jays will send it over and out. Oh. See Cameron Andrews said, wait, you're doing too much. We had that point. Let's get back to the basics. 19 serving 22. Kowalczyk with the serve for the Spartans. Here's Clardy. I have a whistle, and that's going to be a net violation on the Blue Jays. Clardy went underneath the net. Can't do that. 20 serving 22. Blue Jays will take their final timeout. Cue up Miley Cyrus on the speaker system here. Oldie but a goodie, I guess. 22-20 Blue Jays. Well, it's been a back and forth battle here all match long. Bill Law's been here all day, and I think you're here all day tomorrow too, so yikes. If you're coming to the arena, you can always use water. Subway, whatever you can dish out, we'll take up here. It's a long day. Not too many breaks between games, and bring you the great coverage that they do here on suncom.tv. Mr. Connor Duncan, the public safety, working here on second shift. Walking by, Roos just dumps it over, and it's going to be point Spartans. (21) serving 22. Here's Roos. That one blocked at the net by the Blue Jays. (22-22). Clardy with a big swing. Temple, same thing. Almost could have been double hit right there. Spartans will send it over. Here's Clardy. That one blocked up and out of play. 15 for Ashley. 23-22. Blue Jays looking to go up 2 and make it set point. Here's Clardy. Number 16 makes it set point Blue Jays. Final timeout taken by the Spartans. It's set point Elmhurst. They get this point. We're going to 5th and deciding set. The Blue Jays definitely want to avenge that IIT game where they went to a 5th and deciding set, and IIT served out that 5th set 15-0. 24-22. Blue Jays with the lead here in set 4. Final timeout taken by the Spartans. Head coach James Seidelman. A battle of very young teams. A couple different styles, 2 different conferences, the NAC and the CCIW. Blue Jays 1 point away from sending it to a 5th set. We go, it's the 1st to 15. At 8 points, teams will switch sides. And you have to win by 2. Here, it's set point. And that will not do it. Saved by the Spartans. But that one will not come back. 25-22 again. And we're going to a 5th and deciding set. We'll take ourselves a quick break, get you set up for the fifth set. Here live from RA Fagnall Hall, Spartans, Blue Jays. Fifth and deciding set coming up next.
PUMA STEM stands for the Promotion of Underrepresented Minorities in Academic STEM. It's an alliance of 7 liberal arts colleges in the Chicago area and the College of DuPage. It really helps build the foundation of skills needed. As a scientist, we work on networking, we work on presentation, we work on interacting with the community. We provide skills with how to do basic research, what kind of basic research is available. And in the process of helping these students get STEM degrees, we're not just helping them achieve their educational goals, we're also helping advance the scientific fields that they study.
I worked on testing lithium-ion batteries with the focus on electric vehicles. Being a physics major, someone like me didn't really know what you can do with that major. I didn't know that you can go out and work on something like batteries and do research there and be able to see how they work and how you can improve them.
I'm working on research for C. diff within a long-term care facility. I didn't know how math was applicable in the real world. We see it in a healthcare setting, and math is extremely important in order to help save lives.
My research specifically was studying the ecology of the common snapper turtles. I thought it was it'd be a good opportunity to kind of get out there and do some research, which is kind of what I wanted to do. And I also thought it'd just be cool.
It's not overwhelming. You have other people to guide you and help you along the way, as well as you can get a glimpse of what school later on or work that you may want to do later on.
This research paved the way for me to consider grad school.
Through PUMA STEM, I'm able to travel and show other people my research. Maybe they can then take my research and expand on it as well.
The coolest thing about PUMA STEM to me is seeing that it's not just old white guys doing research. It's women, people of color. It's cool to see we're here too.
You have found set number 5 here tonight against the Spartans of Aurora University. They basically switched sets. 25-22 Aurora, 25-22 Elmhurst, 25-20 Aurora, and 25-22 Elmhurst. First to 15 have to win by 2. Teams will switch sides at 8 points. The Spartans will be left to right, right to left are your Blue Jays. Opening serve will go to Freddie Temple for the Blue Jays. Good serve there by Temple. Spartans move it back over to the far side, and another kill for Alyssa Holst. That's her 14th, leads the Spartans. Clardy leads all with 16. Darguzis with the serve for AU. Fight for it at the net, be won by the Blue Jays. Clardy with number 17. Good fight at the net that time. Already 6 foot sophomore. One. Tosic serving. Marino. The big smash up the middle. Make it 2-1 Spartans. Temple keeps it alive. And point to the Blue Jays. That's a huge point there by Larku. Out of Arnaka Cyprus. Alexis Casey, 2-2. Back to the outside, Johnson, big smash. Ball going the wrong way, and the Blue Jays take a 1-point lead, 3-2. Senior out of Woodridge gets an ace. 4-2. Spartans coming in 6-4. 4-8 for the Blue Jays. This will be a big win for Elmhurst. Historically pretty dominant against the Spartans. 3 serving 4 on the side out. As I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, 21-9 overall against the Spartans historically. Lippy. Johnson had a big swing on it that time. Ball going the wrong way on the kill attempt there by Larku. Fight forward at the net. Who are they going to go to? Ruse. Casey keeps it alive. Larku. Dug out by Brisk. Oh, what a volley between these two teams. Temple sets it. There's Johnson, just dumps it over. This volley just continues. There's Johnson. And that one they're going to say is out. And the line judge not going to get any extra dinner tonight for sure on that one. And Elmhurst will get the side out. Johnson. Temple, big swing. Here's Ruse, and she'll get the kill. That's her 11th, 5-5. Katie Brisk back to serve. Beautiful swing that time by Keely Larson. For Larson, that's kill number 10. She's in double digits. 6-5 Blue Jays. Lead and the serve. Six. Walczyk with the serve for Aurora. And that's going to be an ace. Clardy, a big swing. Double block attempt at the net. Knazer makes it 8-6. Now they'll have to switch sides. The serve and the 2-point lead. Back over Clardy, big swing. Elmhurst, I tell you, she is swinging for the fences, and she'll get it this time. Number 18 for Ashley. Keely Larson with the ace. Number 16 for the Blue Jays. Makes it 8-8. Ruse, that time, big swing, dug out of there by Larson. Back over to Clardy. Near side Ruse. Good double block up the middle, but not this time. It's a tough one. Knazer. Ruse back to serve, 9-8. Clardy, that one hit the net, and unfortunately will fall in for the Spartans, now up by 2. Clardy. Boy, another nice dig right off the top there by Kowalczyk. Blue Jays looking to get the side out. They do. Temple with the serve, 9 serving 10. That one long, 11-9, Spartans side out and the point. It's tough as you get closer to 15. You've got to minimize those mistakes. Peyton Darguzis. Sophomore out of Joliet back to serve for the Spartans. Big kill there by Blair Johnson. 11-10. Blue Jays down by 1 with the serve. Gianna Potasic. Quick one up to Marino. That one blocked. Let's see if they go back to her. They do not. They go back out to Holst. And that one long, 12-10.
How do you not see that? Right in front of you.
Bad call.
12-10. Now 13-10. Timeout. Elmhurst. One of two timeouts. Thirteen to 10 Spartans, 2 points away from taking this match and going 2-0 on the day. Blue Jays need a strong push here to the end. This is their first contest of this invitational. They'll be here at 10 a.m. and 5:30 tomorrow. Olivet and Lawrence. Battle of a couple young teams. A lot of grit, a lot of heart. All these players out here today. 13 to 10. Meredith Mills back to serve for Aurora. Match point for Aurora. Final timeout taken by the Blue Jays. It's been a good match. First two win 3 sets and out. These two regional teams going toe-to-toe here. The NAC and the CCIW. Good way to end a long day. I know tomorrow it's going to be another long day with the invitational here. Let's head over to ElmhurstBlueJays.com. Catch up on all the stats and what's going on in the land of the Blue Jays. A lot of sports this weekend. Football team on the road. Golf team up in Wisconsin today. Match point. Meredith Mills serving for the Spartans. And the Blue Jays not ready to give up. Laird Johnson with a big smash. 11 serving 14. Alexis Casey back to serve for the Blue Jays. Got to keep everything in here. Back set this time. Spartans look to close it out. Blue Jays battle at the net. And the Blue Jays win net point. 12 serving 14. Ooh, that one would have been long. Make it 13-14. Timeout Spartans. Oh, the Blue Jays now 1 point away from tying this up. It's match point for the Spartans. Stats almost equal. Hitting percentage 236 for Aurora, 218 for Elmhurst. 58 digs to 57 in favor of the Blue Jays. Aurora with a big lead in blocks, 10-2. Aces 16-11 in favor of the Blue Jays. Service errors heavy with the Blue Jays, 15-8. Ashley Clardy leading the way in kills with 18. Lisa Holst, 15 for Aurora. One more timeout left. For both teams. Spartans 1 point away from their second victory today. Blue Jays 1 point away from tying this up at 14 apiece. And here we go. Blue Jays keep it alive. Casey. And we are tied 14 apiece. And we're going to overtime. Alexis Casey with a chance to put the Blue Jays up 1. And the Spartans send it over. Blue Jays looking to go up by 1. And Larson's had a couple good swings at it. And that one out by Larku. Spartans up 15-14. Match point. Carolyn Lippy. Quick set, looking for Johnson. Spartans trying to close it out. Bruce can't get it. Here's Johnson. And that one out. And the Spartans will win 16-14 and take this match 3 sets to 2. Well, the Blue Jays dropped to 4-9 overall. Spartans now 7-4. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, for the Blue Jays and Olivettes. Thank you for watching all day. Thank you to Bill Law, Suncom.tv. Catch us on X, Instagram, Facebook, Elmhurst University's athletic YouTube page. Spartans win 3 sets to 2 in a dramatic 5-set thriller. For everybody inside RA Falconer Hall, have yourself a great evening. We'll be back here tomorrow. Go Blue Jays.
PUMA-STEM stands for the Promotion of Underrepresented Minorities in Academic STEM. It's an alliance of 7 liberal arts colleges in the Chicago area and the College of DuPage. It really helps build the foundation of skills needed. As a scientist, we work on networking, we work on presentation, we work on interacting with the community. We provide skills with how to do basic research, what kind of basic research is available. And in the process of helping these students get STEM degrees, we're not just helping them achieve their educational goals, we're also helping advance the scientific fields that they study.
I worked on testing lithium-ion batteries with the focus on electric vehicles. Being a physics major, someone like me didn't really know what you can do with that major. I didn't know that you can go out and work on something like batteries and do research there and be able to see how they work and how you can improve them.
I'm working on research for C. diff within a long-term care facility. I didn't know how math was applicable in the real world. We see it in a healthcare setting, and math is extremely important in order to help save lives.
My research specifically was studying the ecology of the common snapper turtles. I thought it was it'd be a good opportunity to kind of get out there and do some research, which is kind of what I wanted to do. And I also thought it'd just be cool.
It's not overwhelming. You have other people to guide you and help you along the way. as well as you can get a glimpse of what school later on or work that you may want to do later on.
This research paved the way for me to consider grad school.
Through Puma STEM, I'm able to travel and show other people my research. Maybe they can then take my research and expand on it as well.
The coolest thing about Puma STEM to me is like seeing that it's not just old white guys doing research. It's like, women, like people of color. It's like cool to see like, oh, like we're here too.